keyword si Doc, ha? Okay, so I have questions first for Doc.
Yeah, sure.
Okay. Doc, what made you decide to start this business revolving around aesthetic and wellness services in the Philippines?
Sorry. Can you repeat the
Yes.
question?
What made you decide? Basically, you are in this for a long time already, right?
Yeah.
But you decided to create this Skin and Beyond Aesthetic and Wellness Center. So what made you decide?
Yeah. First and foremost, because I'm a medical doctor and I love wellness even from the start. So actually, wellness is a state of absence of any disease. So as we all know, if you are well, if you don't have any disease by yourself, you can enjoy your life truly and spend quality time with your family. So that's what I think about skin and pain. So it's basically it's not just your ordinary skin clinic. We all cater wellness. So we want our patients or clients to have a stable access.
Ang ganda din ng pangalan talaga. It really speaks for itself. Skin and Beyond Aesthetics and Wellness.
Yeah.
Diba? Talagang sisiguraduhan nito na yung pangalan pa lang maintindihan na ng mga patrons.
Yes, nandun na lahat.
Yes, nandun na lahat.
Yeah.
Now, in your years of experience, Doc, what is the biggest challenge that we are facing in the
Okay, so actually for the past few years that I'm practicing, most common concern that I see is so because acne actually is not just a skin concern, it caters a holistic approach na some patients would even have depression about this skin concern and some teenage would skip their classes because they're being inaasal sila sa school. And some patients also hindi sila ma-apply sa work because of their skin concern, which is acne. So we all these years, the Skin and Beyond has been practicing and perfecting the treatments for this type of skin concern, which is acne. It gives them confidence, a better quality of life that they will spend. And actually, very thankful sila if you treated them correctly. Very happy sila. And even if wala na silang acne, they will still go to your clinic to avail any other services. And they won't forget you for that. So yun yung pinaka siguro memorable when it comes to the treatments in our clinics.
talagang it's life-changing. As
Yes,
you say.
yes.
It seems shallow,
Yes.
na parang it's just skin. Pero, yun na nga, your client is affected by the skin. And it's active talaga. So, what is the edge of Skin and Beyond? Pia Guanio-Mago. Palakpakan po natin!
Ayan. So we are very happy to be here and I'm very happy to represent Skin and Beyond. Actually, for the first time that I met, I was already very blown together, and he was so patient with all the 10 million questions that I was asking him. And he's the same. He's the same in the clinic. Like, me kasi, like, if I don't have to undergo something, I really won't. I'm very wary about any kind of medical procedures, maybe complete blood count or cesarean sections or even dental visits. These are all things that I try to avoid as much as I can. So when I go to Doc JP and then I ask him what I need to get done with my face, he really patiently explains the procedure, what it's going to feel like, what it's going to do for me. So, and he's the same with every patient that he has. And I've been in this business, I'm sorry, I'm talking so much already. You haven't even asked one question yet. I've been in this business for such a long time, and I've gone to so many different skin clinics and so many different doctors, and never have I ever experienced this kind of personalized attention and care as I have with Doc JP and Miss Angie. I mean, it's Miss Angie who actually texts me and asks me if there's anything that I need. And Doc JP is very tireless. I know he's super duper busy. Like, he's on his feet from sun up to sundown doing surgeries and all that. But he has time to sit down with me and explain to me what's happening. So this is the kind of treatment and attention that I wish more people can be afforded. And with Skin and Beyond now, it's very accessible now. We can have this kind of
Thank you so much.
and with that, thank you very much. Thank you for coming.
Actually, that's one also of our goal. That each patient that would come to us, whether it be very important person or regular person, we treat them na parang VIP sila. So whether it be patient lang yung gagawin sa amin, we still treat them the same. We still offer them every type ng services na pwede namin ibigay. And even outside our services to make them comfortable in our clinic, we will do it for them. So, yun yung isa siguro sa ginagawa natin inside our clinic. To make them feel that they are valuable. It doesn't come with a price. It comes with the customer service namin siguro. And our goal to improve our customer satisfaction.
Thank you so much. Now I am more excited to try your services. Just like Pia, I am wary and I avoid having anything done on me. Like
Pwede
facials.
paghirapan mo nila. Like, I know you can very well get, let's say, like, surgery, but even like, I would rather sweat it out in the gym
Yes, oo.
rather than undergo like a knife because I'm very scared. But with all the treatments that I've done with Skin and Beyond, and knowing that I'm so chicken and I have such a low tolerance for pain, I have not felt pain in Skin and Beyond.
And that deserves applause. Round of applause, please.
And that is a surefire way of knowing that I'm going to be back.
Yes. Okay, my first question for you, Pia, is as a successful TV presenter and broadcaster, how essential is it for you to take care of your skin on and off camera?
So, syempre, if you're in show business, this is your puhunan, right? So, even if I was a kid, I wasn't very vain. I wasn't really kikay because I grew up in a family of boys. So, talagang I was behind when it came to knowing how to put makeup, knowing how to dress up like a girl. The business of show business talagang forced me to be more concerned about our show. And sometimes because we're so busy, we don't really have too much time to clinic all day or whatever. So it helps to have a professional like Dr. who will just tell you talagang what you need. Hindi yung parang you'll require a whole bunch of things just to make money on you and waste your money. So he just tells me, like, he just tells me as it is, it's great, diba? And I'm in and out in a couple or 3 hours. And by the way, while they're super duper efficient, number one, I love going to their clinics because treatment rooms are so swanky. Super nice. Like, you could very well check in there and pwede naman overnight kung gusto mo. Kasi sobrang nice ng treatment rooms. And then, they're super efficient na they realize you have a career, you have a life outside the clinic, right? So, as much as possible, they try to do all the treatments more or less simultaneously. So, I'm there, I'm gonna get this pico laser treatment, and of course, I will require anesthesia. So, and the anesthesia takes a while to kick in, so they put the anesthesia. They'll put a drip on me because in these during these times, it's very important that we take care of our immune system. So Doc JP insisted on that also. You have to be protected. It's not just about looking good. You have to actually be healthy. So he put some nutrient drip on me while we're waiting for the anesthesia to, do its magic. And then he will come in when the drip is almost done to do the pico laser. So that was my first treatment, and I was like, "Uy, okay to ah." Diba? Parang everything is very efficient and everything is working so smoothly. Grabe. Even like without Dr. G there, even his therapist, parang they know exactly what to do. Doc, what do you think I should do before the shoot? And that this was that time that right before the shoot, I got breakouts all over my face. Like, so I had like these teeny tiny, ano ba yun, Doc? Pimples ba yun?
Pimples.
Pimples on my forehead for some strange reason. And then like I said earlier, usually when I get pimples, it will last forever. Like may pangalan na nga sila eh, kasi close na kami. So that was the time that Doc JP said, that's not a problem. We'll just do this pico laser treatment, which gets rid of breakouts aside from other things. It also, di ba parang lightens mga discolorations and freckles, stuff like that. So that's what he decided to do. And I was a little bit wary, like all the time naman, I'm always wary na parang it might hurt. So that was my first question, is it going to be painful? And then he goes, hindi, that's not going to be painful at all. And then, so they put anesthesia, they put EMLA, and then that was also the time that I was able to experience the whole simultaneous thing. Because while they were waiting for the anesthesia to work, they put a nutrient drip on me because Doc said, in order for you to look radiant outside, you have to be healthy inside. So this was, the nutrient drip takes care of all the vitamin and nutrient deficiencies most of us have. Because let's be honest, not all of us get like quality food and quality meals each time we eat, and that's why we need that to supplement the deficiencies that we don't get from the food that we're not eating. So I did that, and then the pico laser, and lo and behold, the next day it was gone. I'm not saying gone, but it, like it was drying up na. They were all on their way out. And that was a Tuesday I visited him. Wednesday, I noticed that difference, that they were all nagbababay na sila, packing their suitcases. And then Thursday, we had the shoot, like nothing. I had no problems whatsoever earlier then. So, fantastic, right? Just out to make a quick buck off you. So it's very essential that you talk to the doctor, get to know him, see what kind of work ethic he has, see what kind of values they have. Because if it's only about, don't let them make you their route to opening more branches. That shouldn't be the case. I mean, somebody who will give you personalized care, somebody who will be authentic and honest with you, and somebody who does this with good motivation, not just to make money. Because one of the things when Dr. JP and I were just getting to know each other and seeing, is this gonna click? Are we on the same page? He made me kwento about the story about this little kid who was being bullied in school because he had cleft palate. And of course, parang they weren't very well off and they didn't really have the funds to pay for the operation. But because like the mom happened to share the story about how this kid sometimes doesn't want to go to school because he gets taunted by his peers all the time, Doc JP just decided to give it for free. Because, it really, some people may say, it's superficial, it's just looks, but they can say that maybe because they don't have a problem like that and they don't get taunted every day, and it does affect every other aspect of your life. That kid, if he didn't get that kind of treatment, he will not get an education either if he refuses to go to school and he gets bullied every day. So this was something na parang when I had lunch with Doc JP, I was like, wow, this is somebody I want to represent. So that was like, okay, let's do this.
Let's
Where
see
do I
the
sign?
deal. Yes, thank you so much. A round of applause.